to the magical library, Aunt Trudy cheered.
Don't you want to greet your listeners?
Okay. Hey, guys, we have read Heidi Heckelbeck, the Lost Library book, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3 we have recorded. Let's get ready to read Chapter 4, the Magical Library. So, let's start. Welcome to the Magical Library. Aunt Trudy cheered. She was waiting on the other side of the wall.
Heidi's mouth dropped open. The magical library? She could hardly believe her eyes. Heidi had never seen anything like this before. The bookshelf.
Wow, this is a basic book.
Yeah, can you see all the books are flying, and there's a tree in between the library, and a staircase on the tree. I have never seen that before.
Yeah, it's because I've never really seen a magical library before.
Yeah. The bookshelves
stretched from the floor to the ceiling. But the ceiling wasn't really a ceiling. It was a night sky. I've never seen a library without a ceiling.
Yeah, maybe this is because it's magical.
Yeah.
It was a night sky with twinkling stars.
This is one of the only magical libraries in the world. Her aunt told her. And now you'll remember it.
Heidi gaped at an enormous tree
that stood in the middle of the room. A swirling staircase wrapped around his thick trunk. Each step had a bookshelf underneath.
The trunk also had a wooden door. I wonder if gnomes lived inside.
What
Heidi thought. Gnomes? You don't know what gnomes are? Gnomes are tiny magical creatures. They are little small cutie pies.
Could they bite?
Well, Aunt Trudy said, don't just stand there. Go look around.
Wow, this is amazing.
Heidi stepped deeper into the library and saw a gigantic globe at the magical world spinning gently on an axis. She never knew there were so many magical places on Earth. In the distance, Heidi spied a life-size gingerbread cottage. In fact, everywhere Heidi turned, she was met with one amazing thing after another.
Wow!
There was a full-scale dragon statue, a swarm of floating books, and a grandfather clock with a door that probably led to another time and place.
Wow!
I would love to have that clock at my house, Anara.
Me too.
She even saw study desks with feathered quills, and some of the quills were writing all by themselves. Oh my. And the entire magical library sparkled with tiny white lights.
Wow, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, sounds like. Am I dreaming? Heidi asked. Aunt Trudy shook her head.
What does shook mean?
Nope. Shake, shook. Past tense of shake is shook. No. No, she said. This is all real. I've been waiting until you were old enough to bring you here. Brewster has the richest magical history library in the world. Heidi listened as she watched books magically shelf themselves. Then one book nudged off a shelf and floated across the room towards Heidi. She held out her hands and caught the book in her palms. Wow! Do all the books here do that? She asked. In the magical library, the books often choose you instead of other way around, Aunt Trudy explained. Heidi studied the book's cover, which had a picture of a dragon, a unicorn, and a serpent.
Like a serpent.
You know what a serpent is?
A snake.
Yes. It was called The History of Magical Creatures. Wow, this looks like my kind of book, said Heidi. May I please check it out? Of course you can, Aunt Trudy whispered.
What? He can get so many books.
But first we need to find your brother. He's probably collected a stack of books as high as the Empire State Building.
How can he carry so many books at one time?
Yeah, he must be really strong.
Yeah.
Heidi didn't want to leave, but she also knew Aunt Trudy was right. Henry loved books, sometimes a little too much. Okay, Heidi mumbled. Aunt Trudy put her arm around Heidi. Don't worry, we can come back here whenever you would like, but you have to promise me one thing. Heidi nodded and listened closely. The magical library must remain a secret, Aunt Trudy told her. Promise you won't tell anyone. Heidi crossed her arms and said, I promise. They left through the secret wall and found Henry in the children's section. He was sitting on top of the pillow reading a book called How to Be a Pirate.
So, don't really know how to be a pirate.
He had built a wall of books around himself. When he saw his family, he waved and asked, Can I get all these? Heidi and Aunt Trudy both laughed. You may choose 10 books to take home, Aunt Trudy said, but only if you can keep track of all of them. Henry promised he wouldn't lose a single book, but Heidi wasn't so sure. That was the end of chapter 4. Did you like chapter 4, Naira?
I want to read chapter 5.
Okay, did you like chapter 4, Naira?
Yeah, but I want to read chapter 5 today.
Okay. So, first of all, let's tell our users what they have to do. So, alright listeners, if you can please like and subscribe our channel and follow us, then you would be able to listen and see what happens in the end. For now, I say bye-bye.